What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Reacts and I watched Home Alone. Yes, this week we're gonna do Home Alone, all 6 movies. Well, not in this whole week, but next extended to next week. So we're going into December with the Home Alone franchise, with the tagline "A family comedy without the family." Yes, that's for sure. It's not the first time I watched that. I've seen this movie a couple times, because it's very, very famous, and it comes a lot on television, and also I own the DVD set of the first 3 Home Alones, and I see that they also have the 4th one. I got these all from a colleague of mine, because he was getting rid of DVDs, and I collect them. So I have the Home Alone franchise. Well, definitely 4 of the 6. Maybe I have even number 5, but I don't know for sure. But I have definitely all 4 of them. So yeah, I've seen the first 2, that's for sure. Maybe I've seen the 3rd one once. But you won't get a second movie today because tomorrow there's gonna be a retirement dinner for a colleague of mine. He is going in retirement, and we're gonna eat somewhere. So I don't have time to watch a movie. So today I'm also gonna watch Home Alone 2. In a bit after I'm filming this, and I will upload that one tomorrow. So if you want to see that one, subscribe to the channel. But let's just start with this movie. I also have to say, if I didn't know anything about this movie, or if it was still 1990, which I wasn't born yet. I'm come from 98, so but if I would have seen this movie in the 90s for the first time, I probably would have given this movie a 5 out of 5. But because I've seen it a couple times and I know the premise of the movie, the score is a bit lower, but not too low. So let's just start with Home Alone, the first one. We're in the neighborhood and we see the McAllister house. It's all decorated, and our lights shining, and we hear all kinds of questions coming from that house. Where's my phone? Where's my suitcase? Somebody stole my hair dryer. Then we got a shot of the inside, and it's hectic. We see a man, standing there. We see the back of a man, and so we see 2 people coming, 2 girls coming down the stairs. One is going up, one is going to the other side of the house. Then we have a front shot, and we see a boy walking towards the stairs, going half up, and we see another boy coming half down the stairs. They have a sword fight. We see the 2 girls that came down, went first for the back shot of the guy to the left. They come there again and they walk by past him again, and the whole time he's trying to get attention. Miss, hectic. That house is hectic right now. But also can leave it at that, because if you want to know what's gonna happen next, watch the movie yourself. Even though I knew the premise and all, it's still a fun movie, and I get, I see why people like the movie so much. I can see why it is a cult classic. Now even make references. If you booby trap your whole house, You call it a Home Alone, you know. Well, I call it a Home Alone. If you, I would call it a Home Alone, you know. Doing a Home Alone, you know. Um, it's just a cult classic, you know. Um, you know, if you leave, they did a head count apparently, but maybe you should do a head count with names. You know, for yeah, this one, yeah, present, this, yeah, that, and there's, you know, they maybe if somebody doesn't answer, you can't count somebody twice. You know, but I get it. You know, they were in a hurry, you know, to get to the airport because they went to Paris, and then they forgot Kevin. Oops. Um, there was after there was a scene where Kevin was under the bed, but it reminded me kind of a scared, legit of a scared cat, you know, cowering under the bed, which was kind of fun to see. It's also not smart, you know, to go outside and then yell for "I'm not afraid anymore! I'm not afraid anymore!" You know, maybe not that smart, you know, because you don't know who the fuck is out there, you know. Well, it depends also on the neighborhood, but still, it's also kind of weird, you know. Hey, 8-year-old kid, and you know, I didn't know he was an 8-year-old kid. But I guessed correctly. This is the first time that I guessed the age of a kid correctly. You know, usually I don't know how old the kid is because I'm not a parent. You know, I'm not a father. I don't have kids, so yeah, I know that the other minors. Yeah, but I can't guess from oh yeah that's a 10-year-old that looked like a 12-year-old in the movie. I don't know. Just look like kids. You know. Um, Yeah, and then after you know, yelling, "I'm not afraid anymore," um, the neighbor came around the corner with a snow shovel and a bin, and Kevin finds the man apparently very scary. So he screamed when he saw him, and then wait a minute, sorry guys, package delivery apparently not from me. I didn't. Someone coming to my door. But anyway, he was wailing with his arms and running back to the house and upstairs in his house. So that was also very funny. Um, yeah, that was the parents finally got a police officer to get to their house um, to check up on Kevin. But when the police went to the door, it was just sorry. Okay, I do got a package. It was just well, not ringing the doorbell, but just knocking on the door. Maybe call something for hello, police. You know, but not police, but police. You know, just wouldn't a cop just announce hello, police. You know, usually if somebody doesn't answer you knock and announce hello, police. I would think, as far as I know, they do it here in the Netherlands. But maybe because this is the 90s, so who knows. And yeah, Kevin was just cowering under the blanket upstairs. What I didn't get is why he screamed in the mirror. Because he puts her aftershave and then on his face, but he doesn't shave. So why does he scream? Is it maybe because he sees his father do that every day? He puts it on and then he screams. And maybe he imitates that. I don't know, but you don't shave, kid. Why are you screaming? You know, that's the only thing that I didn't get about the movie. And like I said, the booby trap of the house, it's just very fun. Overall, I think I will give this movie a high 4, low 5. It's just a very good movie. I really enjoyed it. And in a bit I'm gonna watch Home Alone 2. Yeah, but that will you will get that one tomorrow. But leave likes, recommend a good movie that references Home Alone, or a movie where the kid is the main person in the movie, something like that. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my second channel. Eats barbecue foods, drinks every week. Also from time to time hot sauce and alcohol. Or my third channel, Underdog Reacts, where I do primarily music. Link down below in the description. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.